I played in a quad recently that was pretty strong. It consisted of 2 Grandmasters and a National Master, who apparently was John Boyer, but in this study it says it was Nicholas Tice, friend of the channel, as you probably know. I'm gonna go ahead and quickly go through my games, even though they were horrible and they were bad. My game with Danish was not that bad. I had kind of an okay position for quite a while. So he really came after me with this Verisov stuff, you know? And I think I held up okay for a while. I don't know anything besides I defend the knight, and then like I don't turtle up because then I'll die. So that is what I did. Apparently I played a6, I guess because if c5 right away, there's knight b5 or something, which is fine. Queen d3. This is what I used to play when I was a child. I would put my pieces like this and castle queenside and then just like attack people. I was, you know, I wasn't good enough to do it. Danish can do it. I cannot. c5 was good. Knight takes c5. And honestly, I really liked my position here. And I wasn't second guessing it at all just because he's a GM. I knew he was playing a scrub busting opening. And I was actually managing like a time advantage for a while, I think. Yeah, e6 is good. Bishop e7 is good. Queen a5 is okay. b5 would be a little better. I mean, the point is that I'm getting attacked on the king side, so I have to do something on the queen side or I die. Like, at least I understood that much. Queen a5, bishop g2, bishop d7. I'm getting my pieces out. That's all you can ask of me. Castles kingside. Knight e4. It's like, what the hell is knight e4? He castles. This isn't pinned anymore. I don't know what was going on with that move. Like, just castle. And then this is more chess to play. Why no g5? Why not e6 instead? What? No g5? g5... That's why I wasn't castling. I wanted to wait to castle until he did. I suppose I technically could do this, but I just practically I didn't want to have to think about this. I didn't really think it was a problem, but I just, you know, in blitz against a grandmaster, you try and survive. Right, castles. I don't know. I don't understand knight e4. Don't know why I played it. I was trying to go fast. Knight takes e4, knight e5, bishop c5, bishop c6. And I'm not stoked about this position. But also, it's not that bad and I have a time advantage. So it could be worse. He gave me all these weaknesses. But also, thankfully, I have, after queen takes c6, I have e3, which was kind of automatic. So his pawns are kind of weak too. His king's kind of weak. He took one of my pawns, but also I'm left with almost no weaknesses and files to possibly attack his pawns and such. I didn't think this was bad. I thought it was a little strange to take with the bishop. I didn't really know what to do here, honestly. Like, I didn't really know what to do with my pieces. Like, probably put a rook on c8. But he took with the bishop, and then queen e5, and then I'm coming in, you know? Like, I want a perpetual. Give me the perpetual. So, okay. c3. Was not expecting that. Apparently those were arrows that the GM in residence made when reviewing my game. Rook f3 I thought was kind of, I don't know, my f pawn. I don't know. That was another option. But he just went c3 and let me have both of these pawns. Queen e4. I went rook b8 to tickle his pawn again. Rook b1. The rook is not that happy on b1. Rook b5. Oh, I missed rook b5. That's nice. I don't like when I miss good moves. No, black is actually better here. And I kind of figured that, but then I went here, which was just stupid. I just missed, I mean, I missed queen f3. I shouldn't. I kind of had a feeling that f7 would be a problem. Oops. Oops. I kind of had a feeling that f7 would be a problem, but I did just panic here. I took on f3. I could play queen h4 and keep trying to play for some advantage, but this is like... Do I want this position against Danish? Not really. So I just traded the queens. I think rook d8 was my really big mistake. Yeah, it was. Yeah, rook b5, man. It's like, I didn't know. I wanted to keep my rook on the b file, to keep his rook on the b file, you know? And it was blitz. Like, what do you want from me? I played this in 1 second. I'm trying to keep a time advantage against the Grandmaster. Alright, excuses, excuses. Taking on f3. This, I should never lose this, but also I probably should lose it every time against a Grandmaster. I played the best move, which is rook d3. It's also sort of automatic. I spent 2 seconds on that. It just makes sense because I'm eyeing the backward pawn, I'm keeping my rook on this open file, and I'm kind of preventing any b pawn push because they can take on c3. Which is why he went here. I was very annoyed. And I thought I was just worse at this point. I'm surprised that it's still equal and maybe black is slightly teensy better. Maybe that was a problem. I just kind of assumed I was gonna get rolled and I was scared. But these GMs are good at endgames. What is f5? I really played f5 in 1 second. I will give it to me that in the past, I think I would have just flagged all my games. At least I was trying to go fast. And then, you know, your true instincts come out. f5 isn't terrible. It makes some sense, but why not just king f8? I think I wanted pass pawn. Like, I didn't want to just be passive. I wanted to create counterplay or something like that. But I don't know. King g2. And now I bring my king in. Rook b8. b8 is the computer doesn't like. Yeah, why not rook d4? Like, so passive. Why am I so passive? It's because I'm playing a Grandmaster. King f6 is weird already. c5. What is king f6? Did I really play king f6? Why did I play king f6 and then back to e7? Okay, I think I just fell apart like an idiot. I don't, like, what, that was a self-destruct. Like, what's going on with me? Against anyone else, like, rook d4 automatic, you know? Like, what is this? What am I doing? Terrible. Anyway, then I played Benjamin Bach. This game did not go well at all. But it's not as bad as the last game. I can't believe you let a weeb intimidate you. Yeah, it's all vaguely true. Alright. I was excited because I was like, ooh, maybe I get to play a Catalan. Like, I kind of know that. I mean, he's gonna know it better than me, obviously, but at least it'll be, like, familiar. And then he did this, and this is good for white, but also I don't know it. I don't know the structure that well, and like, it requires thought. I just know, like, just put a knight on c4 maybe if you can, and attack the d pawn potentially. How did you get to play 2 GMs? Because I'm that good. I only play titled players now. That's my new system. Alright, castles. Bishop f4 is good, shockingly. a6. Or h6. I had the feeling that this was like nonsense. And he was like trying to scrub bust me, so I was trying to not let it affect my play. And okay, I played h4, which is like the move I would play in a bullet game, and that was my strategy. I was like, all right, how would I play in bullet? You know, sometimes I beat GMs in bullet. Like, if I just trick them into playing bullet with me, like, I'll still lose. But I don't know. I considered letting him take, but I didn't like it. Bishop d2 is good. I think instead of h4, I don't know. I have like a bunch. Queen c1. I wanted to play queen c1, but I was like, no, that's probably stupid. But I wanted to do it. There were at least 5 different circumstances where I wanted to play queen c1 and I didn't. So that's annoying. Yeah, I wanted to play queen c1 every move here. And I didn't know about e4, but if you just sit there, the GM will come after you and kill you. Is he really 7'2"? He is. A5 is good. That's kind of shocking. Alright, let's look at these arrows. I think they're all true. I don't know what he means, but they all make sense. B5, takes. Queen c1 again I should play. And I wanted to play queen c1. And then, you know, he went here and I was like, oh, I forgot. And I was like, okay, I should at least try and make this make sense by doing something that aligns with it. Even though I knew it was bad. But I didn't know that it tactically just failed. I miscounted this for some reason. So then I just lost. So that was not that interesting. And then I resigned here. So, alright, and then the final round I played the strongest player of them all. And that is, yes. A fellow guest on the channel, common guest, Nicholas Tice. He played the move h4 against me. And oh boy, it was a long day, and boy, oh boy, did this not make me feel great. But also, it was expected. And again, I just tried to go fast. I tried to not overthink it. But I really just played this game badly. I mean, here I'm like, what black is just much better. Like 97 is good. This is good. That's very passive. I should play d4. Again, this is like +2 for black, but it doesn't, I mean, b6, and I hesitated on b6 because I was like, oh, b6, and it's like reverse what I usually do, but also it's not anything like it. I should like, just, so this was stupid, and I don't know why I did it, and I didn't see b5, and then I just killed myself. Somehow I came back a little bit. I don't remember any of this. Like, none of this is familiar. I'm down a piece here and it's equal. If I trade the queens, which makes sense. But yeah, I wanted to resign and I didn't. I don't know what any of this was. It didn't make any sense. I got my boys active at least, but then I lost. So yeah, that's blitz. That's chess. The disrespect. Yeah. And all you can see the VOD on the St. Louis Chess Club channel. You can watch that. I don't know, man. It's tough. It's tough being the weakest player in your chair at all times. What's Nicholas's rating? He's an NM. I don't know what his quick rating is. Probably like minimum 2000, probably more likely 2100. Typically, quick ratings are a little lower than your regular. But my quick rating was listed as 1900. I had to play, and it was funny too because before I got the choice, like, okay, do I pay $10 and play for prizes, or do I not? Like, I play for free, but I don't get a prize. And it's like, I didn't know if I was going to be put in this quad or the quad under this, where it's like the next highest rated person is 1700. So I made the right choice. I didn't pay for this to happen to me.